All right, everybody. Welcome to Chiefs and Royals chat with me. I'm Wild Bill. My buddy Chad there on the split screen. And
Good, good
hello,
afternoon.
hello, hello to you and everybody out there in YouTube land.
YouTube land, yes. The Chiefs played yesterday. Now we're going to talk about
That's
it.
Yep. The Chiefs played. Chiefs won. Woo! We got it.
33, 32. Um,
Yeah. That
so,
was
it,
kind of a train wreck that you couldn't look away from at times, but it was still a W.
yeah, I was saying it was ugly there in the first quarter. The defense started out good and they played good until they decided to throw pick sixes to Juan Thornhill, our ex defensive back. Started doing a tomahawk chop, but he gave to Hart like I think what he's saying. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kansas City. I'll remember you.
Well, I was hoping so. I mean, I wasn't sure if he was, you know, being a smart ass, or if he was, being sincere. I wasn't sure. I was like, what's going on here? Why is somebody from the other team doing the tomahawk chop? Are they over here trying to make fun? And then I realized who it was, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah,
I wasn't sure, really what was happening. I'm like, oh yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's
Well, once I found out who it was, I was like, oh well, that makes sense now. Okay,
yeah, it
so
made sense. But I was just kind of like, well, I don't know. I mean, he's not a chief anymore, but I guess, yeah, I guess we'll let him.
yeah, he'll get off just one time. Um, so let's keep in mind that they had in their starters for a long time, and Chiefs didn't have in their main players, and they had a few starters sprinkled here or there, um, but mostly just people who's going to make the team, trying to make the
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So
There were some good plays. There were some really crappy blown plays, but I mean, I think overall, I think both teams did pretty good. Um, we there were some great plays that I was like, yeah. My It was kind of funny because walls are kind of thin here in the apartment, and our neighbor was kind of excited too. So that was pretty funny. We're all yelling at the same time.
yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Um, so there's the backup quarterback position. You know, they're throwing pick sixes. Both quarterbacks threw pick six. So just like, uh, if you're trying to make the backup quarterback, that's not the way to do it. But it's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, Mahomes has good days. He has bad days. He has good and bad plays. I mean, he can't he can't be perfect. So you just go out there and do the best you can. But I mean, there were some there were some big mistakes made. But I hope they learned from them here, real Ricky Tick.
Yeah.
So
You got Blaine Gabbert and you got Bichelle. I think Blaine Gabbert will probably get the backup. He called that audible, and then Rice was wide open. Could have had a touchdown, and they say he lost it in the lights or whatever, and it hit him in the chest. I'm like, well, hopefully he'll learn real quick not to do that in a real game.
yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. So anyhow, I was watching the running backs, and again, I'm not a big CEH fan. I just if he didn't make the team, I wouldn't care. Sorry, people may hate me for that. Um, I think Piron, um, I think he makes the team. I think he's the fourth quarter running back. He's really good. I think Prince goes to the practice squad.
Yeah,
So, then you got the receivers. And you were talking about the one receiver. You still have his information there? I mean, I have his name
No,
right.
not yeah, I didn't
Uh,
write that one.
Smith Morset. Um,
Yeah, when he went to catch the ball, hit him in the chest or arm, whatever, and never got control of the ball,
no,
and
that was Bush. This is
oh
Smith Morset. It almost had like 80 yards, and in the previous game he had like 90 yards. Um, he's
oh yeah,
he could make the team. You're going to take 7 receivers? I know we are. I mean, he's sitting on a bubble. I just don't know if he doesn't make the team, some other team will pick him up.
yeah,
Bush is who you're talking about. That hit him
yeah.
more. What do you think about that play?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they didn't really show it very well on TV, and they played a replay of it, but it was a bad angle. They didn't show the whole play. I mean, they only showed part of it. Um, when I first watched it going through, I thought the ball hit the ground, and when it was the replay, you couldn't see anything in the replay. So I mean, I was just like, well, I don't know what happened there, but you know, I I thought it hit the ground. I couldn't really tell though, and I was hoping to see more in the replay so we could see what actually happened. And they didn't show the replay like they normally do, where they'll show it a couple times, they'll show it from different angles, they'll slow it down and go, real slow mo. They
Yeah,
didn't do any of that, so
yeah,
I don't know if it's just because it's still preseason that they just don't care about a lot of that.
yeah. You're
You
probably
know,
right. Yeah, they didn't do a lot of, like you said, do replays to say, yeah, that definitely didn't hit the ground, or it did hit the ground, and then yeah. So, but it was thrown behind him a little bit. It wasn't, pass could have been a little bit more accurate.
yeah,
Um, so I mean, it's not a lot of news. You heard something about Chris Jones' agent? You were telling me.
yeah. There's on Facebook that what's his name, Michael Katz, Chris Jones' agent, was in KC Saturday eating at Joe's KC Barbecue. And the rumor mill is saying that they were working on a contract for Jones to play. I don't know if that's true or not. He may have just been out getting barbecue. I mean, who knows what was going on.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. One of the reporters wrote that. I mean, I don't know where he's from, but I guess more will come out later. If he's here and trying to work that contract, hopefully that will be done before the start of the season, because otherwise it's going to get real ugly. So,
well, as
um,
far as I'm concerned, if he can't have it done before the beginning of the season, I just honestly he shouldn't even be playing for the team. They should have had it done long before camp started. That should have been handled long time ago, weeks ago.
yeah,
I mean, should have been done a month ago.
yeah.
And
Both parties should have just got on it and not stalled.
and I'm sorry, if I was with the Chiefs, I would have said, like, look, you should have taken care of this before the season started. Before we're supposed to go to camp, you should have stepped up and taken care of your responsibilities then. So if you can't try, if you want a contract negotiation, there's times to do it. This isn't the time. If you don't want to be with us, we'll let you go. Otherwise, get to work. Period. That's all it should have been from the very beginning.
Right.
Instead of owing now what $1 million in fees and fines for the
Yeah.
Chiefs. I don't even know what it is at this point. I haven't even looked.
Yeah. Because the first game is, where is it here? Thursday, September 7th, which is not this Thursday. It's next Thursday. I mean, so something's maybe that he's in town for that, because it's got to get done this week. Get to work, boy. I mean, get it worked out where we can have our team together. Um, so it's just one of those things that I can understand why you're upset. In fact, like I said, I watch all these other YouTube shows, and there's a lot of people mad about it, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
I mean,
he just, to me, it's just very disrespectful, and to me, it's just showing that he has no respect for the team.
yeah,
That's just how I feel. It seems to me like he's got no respect for the team, and it's all about that money. So, if it's all about that money and you got no respect for the team you're with, then yeah, trade him, get him out of here.
yeah.
Let him go to the Bears. Let him go to wherever. Let him go.
Vikings are supposedly
Let
in the
them.
mix. Hey, good. They're another NFC team. Yeah, if that's the route they decide to go, got to be done this week. This is my opinion. Otherwise, the alternate round has to be taken. If I was a businessman and I owned the Chiefs, I'm thinking, okay, I can't do anything anyways until I get that taken care of, because either way, because I need probably to tweak my defense a little bit, add some salary cap space so I can add my players to my team. So either way, so I mean, like I said, there's people sitting on the fence, on the bubble, and I'm pretty sure the next couple of days, if not tomorrow, we're going to hear who makes the team and all that stuff. And so we'll be making a video probably, in the middle of the week or at the end of the week, and we'll go over that. So, really quiet right now after the game. There's not much going on. No, as far as content. Defensively, they look pretty good. I mean, there's sometimes they blew some coverages, but I think they look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, both teams played really well, I thought. I mean, people were trying really hard to make the big plays, and I mean, when you're out there playing, especially with new guys, you're going to have mistakes. Mistakes happen. I mean, it is what it is. So, I mean, even with halfway through the season, you're going to have some blown plays. You're going to have some bad throws. You're going to have fumbles. I mean, right now we're just paying more attention to them right now because we're trying to see who's going to make it, who's going to get cut. We're trying to see who we want for our fantasy football and everything else. So,
yeah,
we're trying to keep track of what's what. So, I think that if we just keep on watching, it'll be good. It really will. Just I just hope that some of these guys that really want it really show that they've got what it takes. So,
right, yeah. Hey, you got you sound pretty good there. You got a new microphone. You got the headsets. You got a little soundboard there with sound effects and stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. We're starting to get a little bit of equipment, so that way we can do better for y'all out there.
Well, can you share one of those sound effects with us?
Oh, well, you got the clapper and
I think that was your dog there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit. I mean, there's a few sounds. It's not a whole lot, but
So then we do the boo with the bad plays. Boo, that was a bad play.
Oh yeah. Or somebody brings up the Broncos. Just
Broncos. Boo the Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos. Boo.
Yep.
And then you get a clap, and I'd be like, thank you very much. So.
Yeah, dogs are trying to be ornery and.
Is that a sound effect, or was that your dog?
Nope, that's our dog Jax. He's half husky, so he's very, very, very vocal.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my two hounds of justice outside. Yeah, chasing squirrels and everything else. They're in the pen. So.
Yep.
Well, back to I don't really have any. Like you said, we talked about this. We really had little content today. The the game was good to watch, and we're gonna sit here and see who makes the team by tomorrow or the next day, and then we'll have a lot of content by then.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, we were talking about good plays and all that. Who was it? Let's see. Yeah, Perrine, I think it was. He had that he had that touchdown. Got the ball tossed to him right there behind the line of scrimmage and ran it up for a touchdown, and that one looked pretty good. We've had some of these guys who are showing off some moves, doing some good juke spins and getting it's all about getting yards after that contact and really for that extra yards. And some of the guys really making it happen.
Yeah,
Jax, come on.
Yeah, that's P-Ron guy you're talking about says the running back I'm talking about. That guy there, if he does not make the team, I will be a little like, why not? I mean, because this guy's, I'm sorry, he's better than the other running back I've been talking about. But he's good. He's leaning over, puts his hand in the ground, and his other hand in the ground. He's juking, and he's got speed too. I seen him do a run around the corner. I thought he was going to score a touchdown there for a second. But
yeah, they were doing some really good plays and showing some moves out there. So I really hope they keep it up. It's going to be great.
Yeah, that'd be good. We'll see what happens. I think it's between Prince and him, and I say he has P-Ron has the green light on that, and you need those tough physical running backs. Plus, he can catch the ball. All these guys, if they can catch the ball, because we're a pass first offense, set up the screens, they're going to do a lot of good.
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm just waiting. It's going to be great seeing these guys. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. Can you think of any other stuff? Do you have any other notes?
No, not at the moment. I forgot to take notes during the last game, so I'm gonna make sure I do that for the next one and write down some of the good plays that I liked and go.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Again, subscribe. Counting on you guys to subscribe to us. We're slowly getting some equipment here or there.
Subscribe, like, and share.
Right. So help us out. And that's all I have for now. Go Chiefs. I mean, we're gonna get this team.
Go. We need you.
Right.
We need those W's. We need our boys out there doing it.
Cool deal. Well, until the next game, Thursday night, the 7th at 8:20 p.m., which I imagine that's my time and 7:20 your time. So, anyways, that's all I've got for now. And do you have anything else, Bill?
Nope, not at the moment. So we will see everybody here shortly.
All right. Have a good day. Peace out.
Guys, thanks for joining us, and we will see y'all next video. Peace. Oh, come on now, work with me.